model, actress, and TV presenter. She was a presenter for MTV Australia. And she co-hosted various TV shows as Australia's Next Top Model and The Project on Network 10. Oh, she was in that shark movie. I like this. I like this one. Rose is a vegan. She suggested that people who want to help the environment, help address climate change, should change the way they eat. Wow, she's a bitch. I mean, here's the thing. Climate change is a myth. I don't believe that there's, I don't believe that, people say like in 12 years we're all going to be dead and the world's going to be gone. Or now they changed it to 10 years and now it's, I don't know, a year. I don't know. They changed the years of when the world's going to end. When the environment, when are we all going to be gone? Yeah, make up your point. Is it 10 years, 12 years, or 15 years? Make up your fucking mind. When, the environment thing's going to happen. Oh, you don't know. Okay. So, it's very stupid. It's very stupid of them that they can't make up their mind. Oh, she was in Orange is the New Black. Huh. That was a very dumb show. I sat through Orange is the New Black. That was a very boring show. For a female prison show that's supposed to be TVMA, it's not really that entertaining. I don't even know what the fuck is going on in the show. I sort of sat through the show, I'm like, this is a very dumb show. It's very boring. Like, it's basically like several groups. It's basically like high school prison. An all-female prison high school. Who's sleeping with who? Who's hooking up with who? Who's in what gang? So it's basically just that. It's which clique you're in. It's a very dumb show. So, I can't wait for. I'll admit to one thing. Like the one show I will watch, one episode I will watch of Batwoman is the December 9th show, which is the Crisis on Infinite Earths. I will watch that one because I really look forward to it. I hope it's a good show. I hope they really do a good job with it. Really didn't enjoy the final Crisis one because it's like Batman dies in it, which is really dumb. I mean, even though it was written by Grant Morrison, so. So, anyway, we're gonna talk about the Nexium thing. Yesterday's episode, I talked about the Nexium, the Allison Mack Nexium thing. And I said yesterday we were going to do like a couple episodes talking about Keith Raniere and the Nexium thing and what it's all about. And Keith Raniere is the founder and leader of Nexium. So, let's get this shit going. So, Keith Raniere was born in New York City, born Keith Allen Raniere in 1960. Oh, he's 59 years old. Wow. He was born to James Raniere, a New York City advertiser, and his wife Vera, who is a ballroom dancing instructor. Raniere recalls Vera drank more than she should have. In his adulthood, Keith Raniere privately described his mother as an alcoholic. At the age of 5, the family relocated from Brooklyn to Stuffin, New York City, New York. Stuffin, New York. Where around the age of 8, his parents separated. Kind of explains why he was very controlling, as they say in some documents about him. From 1960 to 1970, Keith attended to Waldorf School before leaving for public junior high school. One classmate recalled an incident which he had unwittingly shared a compromising information about one of her sisters in front of 9 to 10-year-old Raniere. According to her recollection, Raniere had told her, it's like I have a little bottle of poison I can hold over your head. I just don't think your parents or your sister would be very happy if I told them. She claims that Raniere would call sometimes and say, little bottles, little bottles. That's fucking creepy. He basically knew blackmail. That is very scary that this man would know that. At the age of 12, beginning at the age of 12, Raniere attended Rockland Country Day School in Stuffin. He graduated in 1978, 2 months prior to his 18th birthday. As an adult, Raniere reported that he had read the Isaac something mind control themed work of Second Foundation. At the age of 12, he credited the science fiction novel for inspiring his work with Nexium. So he was in the mind control. Raniere's former partner shared stories about Raniere's childhood, which she has claimed to have been told by his father James. According to Barbara Bucci, James has said that what we did is what we told Keith, is how gifted and intelligent he was, and has said it is almost like he switched off. Suddenly, overnight, he turned into like a Jesus Christ, and he was superior and better than everybody, like he was a deity. He said what he said that it was that snap, dramatic, profound. He said it was went right to his head. He seems like a very egotistical person. Like, he has to be superior to everybody, and he has to be better than everybody. It is really, it's really what any person who is a cult leader would be like. I mean, Charles Manson was superior to everybody who followed him. He had to be better than everybody. And it's pretty much that way. Like, he, sounded like that. He had to be, the superior being to everybody over him. And it's very bizarre. You look at a photo of this man and it's just like, there's no way this man is a leader of a sex cult. There's no way that this man can do this. I'm trying to find this one video. I seen this one video where he is pitching these products and stuff, but instead I'm going to find the Allison Mack video that everybody has seen where I think they took him down because people kind of got unnerved by watching it, like, and it's very weird because she's like talking to him. They're both having like a conversation, and all of a sudden she starts crying, which is, if you're a normal person and you're like sitting in there and all of a sudden you hear these two talk, and all of a sudden she starts crying, breaking down in tears, you're basically sitting there going like, what the fuck did I sit through? Here it is. Rising above fear of pain to know love. Keith Raniere Conversations.
Just thinking about what you're saying.
Yes.
I just was thinking, my thought, it led me to thinking about different artists, that some of the greatest expressors, musicians, artists, painters, dancers, actors of our time have led themselves to very tragic ends. Like Robin Williams is the most recent one that comes to my mind, or Jeff Buckley, the musician, or,
Keith Emerson.
Yeah, these beautiful people who it seems like there's like a combination of like the confusion of themselves and the things that they experience in themselves. And then this, I don't know, just like great sadness or torture or something that
it
is
is
pervasive.
Sadness. I think that which is the seed of suicide is when the essence of life no longer becomes as exquisite, as miraculous as that which you perceive through that life.
But it is really weird, though. The reason, I will say this about Robin Williams. I know they brought up Robin Williams, and I have to speak about this one. The reason Robin Williams committed suicide, and it's a very horrifying way about Robin Williams, was that the poor guy had Lewy body dementia, which is he was basically was having problems